Welcome, everyone, to West Catholic Live, a show about all the great things happening at West Catholic High School. I'm John Gonzalez, and as always, I'm joined by your principal and your friend, Mr. Fischer. Tony, how you doing?
Wonderful, thank you. I can't believe it's already May. Very exciting, but also a little nerve-wracking because there's so much to celebrate and watch. And so,
yeah, I love this time of the year because tomorrow would be May 4th. May the 4th be with you. It's a big day. Friday is Cinco de Mayo.
It is Cinco de Mayo.
Another big day. Let's see. My Detroit Tigers are playing today and tomorrow.
Doubleheader.
A doubleheader today. Max Scherzer pitching tonight.
Versus the Tigers.
Justin Verlander tomorrow.
All right. So go Tigers.
This was like
Traders.
Exactly. We have a busy show today here at West Catholic Live. First, we have news about a former West Catholic coach who just got a new job at Ferris State University. You'll want to hear all about that. AP testing is taking place this week and next. We have a report from our teacher, Mrs. Leah Ebert. We talked to her this morning. School counselor, yes. Yep. Thanks for the correction. Speaking of AP classes, teacher Emily Lowell surprised her students with a video from some VIPs. We'll show a snippet of that video. Cool. Also, we hear there's a little infighting taking place in Siena.
It's like the fall of Rome.
And they're discussing next week's Falcon Cup. Will they repeat or three-peat? What is it? Three-peat?
Three-peat for them, yeah.
Champs. Our West Catholic Live student reporters digging a little deep on fashion trends. I think you'd be surprised who the star of this video is. And then our girls soccer team having a great season this year, undefeated.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go soccer.
They have the biggest match ever to be played at Falcon Stadium taking place later tonight. So we'll give you all the details about that. But first, we have the weekly chat.
That's right. The weekly chat, our newsletter we publish every Monday, going out to students, parents, and anybody in the community that wants it. If you do not get it and you would like to know what's going on around West Catholic, you can subscribe to grwestcatholic.org, click on newsletter and announcements tab. First up, blood drive this Friday. Did you know you could save up to 3 lives by donating blood? Please consider doing so. We're in serious need of blood. And students and community members are invited to give blood on Friday, May 5. That's this Friday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the gymnasium. Check the weekly chatter for a link to sign up.
Yeah, there's a link in there. You can definitely sign up, and anyone can do it. So please help out a great cause. Now, West Catholic Athletics will be hosting a Wall of Fame induction ceremony on May 16th during the doubleheader between baseball and softball, or during baseball and softball, I should say. This is a community event to celebrate 2 inductees.
Yep, and I think the new facilities too, right?
And the new facility. It comes to the new facilities, right.
That's right. Al Ziskowski from the class 73 and Ray Bacon, who's been around our baseball program for as long as I can remember, will be inducted. The ceremony will begin after the first baseball game at approximately 6 p.m. on the baseball field. It's a great chance to watch both our baseball and softball teams, which begin their games at 4:15. And we encourage all alums associated with these inductees to please come join us.
Summer camps are coming up, right?
Summer camp registration has been out for a little bit. That's right. Those are coming up soon. Please consider joining us for one of our popular camps. You can go to grwestcatholicprograms.org for a list of offerings.
All right, it's time to get to the show. And we have some breaking news.
All right.
This just in. Former West Catholic esports coach and communications marketing director Adam Antor announced Tuesday that he's joined the faculty at Ferris State University to help students learn about esports. He was introduced to students in a video. It's really cool, so let's play the clip.
Welcome back to Coach's Corner. I'm Coach Eaton. You guys already know me. Here with my special guest today. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Adam Antor. I guess I go by Coach Antor. We'll see if I keep that.
Fair enough. So, with that, kind of tell us a little bit about your journey in collegiate esports and kind of your path forward.
Oh, yeah. Where should I start? Well, it goes back to starting the program at West Catholic High School. I was a marketing director there at the time, and I ended up starting a high school team just for fun. And that started snowballing into the opportunity to talk to Aquinas College, where I was eventually offered a full-time job to be their head coach, and I took it. And then 2 years later, I accepted my current position, which is at Florida Southern College as their director of esports down in Florida. And in the fall, I will be heading to Big Rapids, Michigan, to be the assistant professor of professional esports production. kind of hanging up the competitive side to start teaching the next generation of industry professionals.
How's that?
That's pretty cool, right? I still remember, it was kind of like a whirlwind. And Mr. Geeson, who many of you probably know and remember, who's over at All Saints, we were just sitting here, and then Adam's like, "Can I start playing video games after school with the kids?" So we set them up in the boardroom, and there was probably 8 or 10 of them. They would come in, and then it got to the point where we're like, we need to watch what games you're playing. So you got to be a little more careful than that. So we had to pick games and stuff, and it just morphed so quickly. And as you've seen, Jeff has helped us tremendously. Jeff Bailey and Tom Cathjolic have helped us tremendously. Yeah. Some of these things that are coming upon us happen so fast that you just don't even realize it, obviously. And Adam already here to Aquinas, down to Florida, and he's back. And it just seems like yesterday we started esports. So very cool stuff. Congratulations, Coach Antor. Looking forward to seeing him back in Michigan.
Yeah, and I think 2 of our Rocket League teams made it to the state finals. So you know what, the tradition continues here at West Catholic. I'm just proud that he started here, right? And has gone on to some national stuff. He's actually speaking at a national conference at Boise State in June. Yeah, I that's how big time he is. So
he's all over social media. Yeah. Actually, ironically, so we were here and Casey Jones called and said, "Hey, I want to do an interest. What do you got going on?" Or no, we were doing a football game. Yeah. What do you do? What do you got going on at West? That's really interesting. I was like, well, we're starting esports, and he was all over it. And so there's a big story of what TV did with Casey Jones and Coach Antor on our esports team starting. That was pretty cool.
That's cool. When we have Coach Antor come by later this spring, if we get a chance, because I know he's moving back to Michigan pretty soon. So anyway, congratulations again, Coach. This morning I stopped by the AP testing area to meet up with Counselor Leah Ebert to talk about AP testing, which continues through next week. Did you know, Mr. Fischer, that we have 197 students from freshmen to seniors taking nearly 300 tests, and she was able to give us a little more information. So let's play the clip.
This morning we have our AP English Literature exam. We have 24 seniors taking this exam. Over the next 2 weeks we have about 150 students, freshmen, sophomore, juniors, seniors, taking some AP exams. It's going to help them, hopefully, if they score well enough, they can earn some college credit, so they don't have to take certain classes in college. And it's going to be really great. They're doing really well so far, and I know everybody here at West Catholic is really proud of them.
What kind of subjects will they be? What other tests are they doing over the next 2 weeks?
Tests over 2 weeks. There's U.S. history, computer science principles, world history, AP English Lang. I'm trying to think of any other ones. Well, we got some math, we got stats, calc, so lots of different subjects.
And who's the guy over there helping out?
That's Murray McGreedy. He helps with all of our AP proctoring exams, so it's really exciting.
So any tips for those that will be taking tests pretty soon?
Make sure you're here on time. That's a big one. Get some sleep. Make sure you don't bring your phone in with you, because that would be absolutely awful. And just make sure you prepare overnight and up until your test.
All right. If people have any questions or need to ask you other stuff about school or counseling or schedules, where do they go?
They come to the counseling office and see me, Mrs. Ebert, or Mrs. Isasi.
Yeah, super stressful stuff, I think, for some of our students, but very exciting as they try to, earn those college credits through these types of courses. But really happy and thankful for Miss Ebert taking over the testing program for the AP tests. Yeah, they used to be Mrs. Isasi, and now it's Mrs. Ebert. So this is her first year, and I think she's doing a great job so far. Again, good luck to all of our students. Hopefully they are preparing themselves and doing well. All right. Speaking of AP classes, our government teacher, Emily Lowell, worked on a video with Mr. Bailey to surprise her students with a message from many of our local politicians. So let's play the clip.
Well, guys, we've officially reached the end of the curriculum for this class, and now you're busy preparing for your exam coming up on Monday. And I want to tell you how proud I am of you for all the hard work that you've put in preparing for the AP Government and Politics exam this year. But before you go off to study one last time for the weekend, here are a few people who wanted to wish you good luck.
This is Congressman Bill Huizenga wishing all my friends at West Catholic all the best for that AP Government and Politics test. Just remember, the harder you work, the luckier you'll get.
Hey Falcons, I'm U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow, and I know that soon you'll be taking your AP Government exams. Your teacher told me how hard you've been studying and how proud she is of all of you. I wanted to wish you good luck. You got this.
I think it's awesome that she did that and put that together. And thanks again to
Absolutely.
Mr. Bailey for helping out. So really cool to see people outside of this community thinking about us and wishing us good luck. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, next week is the Falcon Cup, which means all 4 of our communities will battle it out in a variety of competitions they call brains and brawn.
Competition takes place. Doesn't really.
That's what they're calling it this year. Yeah.
The competition takes place after mass and lunch. It is the last seniors mass next week, Tuesday. So please come. Feel free to join us celebrating the last mass with the seniors. The competition will take place immediately after the luncheon on Tuesday. Currently, Siena is in the lead for points going into next week's big event, but it's anyone's title to win.
Well, Mr. Fisher, as a journalist, I was working in my sources and I heard about this little infighting taking place within Siena because Mr. Phelan's household and Mr. Naraki's household each wanted to do a competition, the bed sheet pull and Pictionary competition. So they're going to have a runoff tomorrow to see which household will represent the Siena community. Will it tear them apart? I don't know. Let's play the clip. What is the bed sheet pull?
So the bed sheet pull is going to be one of our competitions we have for the Falcon Cup. Basically, you have one student pulling another student on a sheet or some sort of material, as far as I know.
And this is your ringer over here?
This is our guy.
I'll be pulling.
Yeah. So Mr. Naraki, he's a competitor. He wanted his group to do the bed sheet pull. We've got a couple good athletes in our group, and little good healthy competition never hurt anyone.
So, Tim, do you think you guys will represent Siena come Tuesday for the Falcon Cup?
I mean, I think we will, but we'll see tomorrow. We got to compete against them to figure it out.
A little infighting. I like it. So, overall, though, will Siena win this competition on Tuesday?
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. Easy money.
All right, we'll find out.
Three-peat.
Well, you heard Mr. Phelan and Timmy Klaska. They want to represent Siena in this bed sheet pull. Margaret, how do you think you guys will do?
Well, I mean, personally, I think we'll run the race. Our household is the best in a lot of things, so I think that we'll win the bedsheet pull and bring home a win for Siena.
So Siena is like, would you consider this infighting? Because one team will represent all of Siena, so you have to have this runoff tomorrow, right?
Yes, we do. We want to do it because there's Pictionary 2 involved, so the bedsheet pull and Pictionary. So our household really wanted to do it, but so did theirs. So we decided to have a little match-up and see who's faster at it to see who's going to win and bring home the win for Siena. So.
Okay, so Siena what's the magic to Siena winning every year?
I think we just have a lot of athletic students, and I mean, we're the best community, so why not,
All right, back to the studio.
All right. Good luck to both of them, I guess. It's weird. You look at it like, could it be the fall because of the infighting? Or is it like, Pete Carroll at Seattle Seahawks where like the competitiveness among his guys to win spots makes them so much better. Maybe they're just competing so hard against each other.
There's some strategy.
But then they walk out onto the field and run over everybody else.
There's some strategy there for sure. Well, Siena is in first with 3,200 points. This is all going into Tuesday's competition. Bakita follows with 3,100 points. Pro at 28. PO, my former household and the former household of Mr. Bailey as well, is last at 2,200.
Maybe that's why. Maybe you need to come back.
I don't know, but I think our student reporters uncovered maybe a reason why. They interviewed the PO household dean and varsity basketball coach, Mr. Dudas, among other people, about fashion trends.
Oh, is he complaining about orange? That's my guess.
Well, let's play the clip.
We're here with Mr. Dudas. Mr. Dudas, what is your least favorite fashion trend?
Oh my gosh. So many trends that I hate right now. I hate baggy jeans and baggy pants. I really don't like how many people are wearing hoodies with like some type of overcoat that's really fancy and vintage. Like either pick a laid back look or pick a dressed up look. I can't stand the fact that people are raiding their parents' closets and then being like, check out my fashion, I look so good. It's like, no, that's your mom and dad's clothes. Like, that's not your clothes. Buy your own clothes.
I hate when guys wear hats like they're not even on their head. Like just
just on top of the head.
Yeah, and it's just like up here. Like I don't get it.
I'm looking at some resources right now that are like top men's fashion right now. I don't like any of this. This whole like really baggy crew neck sweater with just like some dad pants on. Like Yeah, like what is that? Like, is he being dressed up or casual? I don't know. Is he about to take a nap? Like all things apply here.
What is your least favorite fashion trend right now?
I don't know. Don't put me on the spot like this. I don't have one. I just let people live.
And what are your least favorite fashion trends?
Unblended highlighter.
Perms.
Thank you.
And one more thing. Kids' hair these days, what is it? Is it a boy band look? Is it sloppy? The guys that are constantly flipping their hair back and doing it's like, get over yourself. You're not in like a commercial for cologne. Like, goodness gracious, get a haircut. Fashion is like nothing right now. Like, I don't understand.
That's true.
Mr. Dudas.
Yeah.
I get told I'm opinionated sometimes. I gotta say though, I probably agree with everything he said.
Yeah.
To be fair. I don't know if that's just like grumpy old man. Like, do you just get older and be like, kids these days?
I was so proud of my.
I don't know.
I was so proud of my student reporters for going out there and uncovering why P.O.'s falling apart because Mr. Dudas is so busy on fashion trends. But anyway, it was a lot of fun.
All right. As we get ready to wrap up this week's show, let's talk a little bit about our girls soccer team, ranked number 2 in the state right now, and they are taking on our rival, one of our rivals, I guess, in the OK Blue Conference, number 1 ranked Unity Christian tonight at Falcon Stadium. Gonzo, you caught up with Coach Christian Galloway, I think.
I did.
To hear a little bit about it. Let's
play the clip. Hey everyone, John Gonzalez here from West Catholic Live. I'm with Coach Galloway from the boys and girls soccer team. And right now it's girls season. It's incredible. You are off to a great start, but a big match coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely. We're off to the best start in school history with the girls. A huge match against number 1 Unity Christian tomorrow against the team. That's a very strong team, but we're extremely excited about it.
Now, how's the season gone so far? I know you're undefeated, so the girls have played really well.
Oh, the girls have played excellent. They've done a really good job, and they're just really listening to what we have to say as coaches, and we really got a really good system going that the girls have. And they're really respecting each other, and that's the best part about it. Just the belief in each other and the opportunity that we get tomorrow is an unbelievable opportunity for them.
Well, I know that Unity Christian is ranked number 1, West Catholic ranked number 2. So if people are coming out here on Wednesday, have never been to a soccer match, let alone just all to our facility and all, what can they expect?
Yeah, it's just going to be an incredible match. It's going to be probably the biggest soccer match we've ever had at this school. I played here, and I know for a fact we never had a 1 versus 2 matchup, so it's just a huge matchup for us. It's an inter-conference rivalry. We've been in the same conference for a couple of years now, and they're a tough team to beat. They're really well organized, and we're going to give them a run for their money. We know that for a fact.
Well, last thing, Coach, what would be the keys for a Falcon victory?
For us, just defensively, organization, I think, is the biggest thing. Organization and communication. We've been doing it all year, and obviously we have to stick the ball in the back of the net like we've been doing lately.
All right, game time?
6:45.
6:45.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, girls. Go get it.
Yeah, I'm excited for tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to hold our own.
I believe so.
I think so.
And with Coach Galloway, I mean, you got to believe, right? That's a great coaching staff, really dedicated. Coach Smith, Coach Galloway. Proud to know that he started at point guard for me when I was coaching basketball here.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Really did some great things over Cornerstone and having him back. Actually, he just got a job in the diocese too. He's going to teach at Assumption, I heard. So
that's great.
Congratulations to him. Best of luck to him and the girls tonight.
Well, he's the one that called it the biggest game ever in West Catholic girls soccer. So I think that's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week's show, everyone. Don't forget you can catch West Catholic Live every Wednesday here on Facebook and YouTube. We also produce a podcast. Just search for West Catholic Live on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
That's right. Have a great week, everybody. Good luck with everything going on. AP testing, esports state championships, all the athletic events. And a big thank you to Chris Schaub, who came in and joined us to help scroll our script for us through the show. And good luck on your tests, Chris.
Get back to studying.
Have a great rest of the week. And as always, go Falcons.
Go West.